from vegerasta.com, and today I'm going to show you another recipe for kimchi. You probably know that I love kimchi, I love fermented products because they are amazing for our microbiome. They keep our gut bacteria healthy, and I always try to eat fermented products every single day with my meals. Today we are going to make the kimchi from red cabbage and carrot. It's very easy to make, and in order to speed up the fermentation process, I'm also going to use some probiotic, so it will be ready in around 3-4 days instead of the usual 2 weeks or even 3 weeks waiting time. In terms of the ingredients, ensure that you have a large bowl prepared for your mixing. And here I have 750 grams of red cabbage, so we're going to use all of it. And also I'm going to use around 250-300 grams of grated carrot. So the total quantity altogether is around 1 kilo. Now, when you are preparing the products for fermentation, salt is very important, and now we're going to massage our ingredients with Celtic sea salt. So all the juices, all the goodness is being released, and it will create our fermentation, our liquid that we need to have for the fermentation. And very good rule to remember is that for every 500 grams of the ingredient, you need to have around 1 tablespoon of salt. So here we have slightly more than 1 kilo, so I'm going to use 2 heaped tablespoons of Celtic sea salt. And it's very important that you use quality sea salt, so not table salt, not any heavily processed salt. Himalayan salt is fine, sea salt, and Celtic sea salt is the purest. So right now we are going to start massaging our ingredients with the salt. It's going to take around good 10 minutes, so the juices will start being released, and then we will prepare the sauce, additional sauce for our kimchi. And right now our red cabbage and carrot are ready. As you can see, we have some juice here at the bottom, and basically they are very well squeezed, so they decreased in the quantity. And the next step is actually adding the probiotic. So here I'm using the vegan company Veganicity, and I'm using the probiotic in order to speed up the fermentation process. So it's very simple. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to open the capsule and just sprinkle the probiotic all over it. And the next step, because of course we are doing the oriental dish, oriental fermented product, we are going to also prepare the Korean sauce. So here I'm going to use roughly 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh ginger, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, as well as 1 small banana shallot and 3 garlic cloves. So right now I'm going to use the blender, and I will blend all the ingredients together. we may need to add a little bit of water, so let's see. Okay, so here we will just add a splash and we will blend it once more. Just ensure that the ingredients are blended together. So basically, this is the consistency that you should be aiming for. It cannot be too runny because it's the sauce. And what you need to remember is that during the fermentation process, the cabbage will be releasing even more juice. So of course, it's having too much liquid in it. It's not something that we want to have. So it should look a little bit like the paste, and that's the right consistency. I'm going to get everything out of it, and now we will mix it with the cabbage. Okay, and I'm going to mix it with hands, but of course the turmeric, you may want to use the gloves. So right now we are mixing it with the probiotic and the paste. So just ensure that everything is covered. And the next step will be moving our cabbage into the fermenting dish. And I'm using the Korean type called onji. And it's very useful, and the products, the fermented products, always taste amazing because all the gases are fluctuating in the container freely, and it's also natural. And I just love it to use it. Alternatively, you can just use the jar. And it's absolutely fine, but I'm just sharing my own preference here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna transfer the kimchi into our onji, and just ensure that you squeeze it towards the bottom. So press it with every layer. And you need to keep it in the warm place around 20 degrees, 20-25 for around 2-3 days, because basically the probiotic will speed up the fermentation process, which is great. If you keep it a bit longer, that's absolutely fine, but the thing to remember is that when you want the fermentation to stop, you need to transfer your kimchi into the fridge, and it will automatically stop the fermentation. So here we have our kimchi ready. Just ensure that you press it, and you will see that in fact you have lots of juice, even though it didn't look like that in the bowl. And now we are ready to start the fermentation. Hope you enjoy it. So let me know what you think in the comment section below, and share your ideas and any question that you may have. See you soon. Welcome back to our kimchi recipe. Our red cabbage kimchi is now ready. I've been fermenting it for around 4 days. So now we are going to try it, and basically after 3-4 days, as I mentioned earlier, it's the right time to stop the fermentation, move your kimchi into the jar and put into the fridge. Or if you prefer a little bit more stronger taste, it is absolutely fine to ferment it for a bit longer. The smell is absolutely delicious. I just love it. I love fermented products and they are really, really full of goodness. So now I'm going to get some and try it. The color is lovely. Yeah, lots of kimchi. It seriously is the most favorite thing, the fermented products. I just can eat them all day long. So hope you enjoy it as well, and if you have any questions about the fermentation, let me know in the comment section below. And now I'm going to tuck into my kimchi.